When I used to work as a nurse, you know what they say? You can take the job out of me, but you cannot take the nurse out of me. That would always stay there. So that, I think, is my strongest part when it comes to recruiting, when it comes to sending people out for shifts, when it comes to talking to the clients. I usually try to empathize with the struggles that they actually go through, because I never liked working with agency workers, never in my life, because you book them and you have to find a bay for them. Because I used to work in a neuro rehabilitation ward when I first started. So when we used to book agency, we had to find them a bay which had patients with the least amount of work or responsibilities. And I do not want my workers to be placed or visioned like that. I want my workers to become an active member of the team. I want them to go into the home. The residents know them, they know the residents, they know the team. The team should be happy to say, oh, we don't have to worry, it's Tezlom staff coming in, it's going to be fine. And I do have a lot of homes that actually have that kind of trust in us. And yes, it is about the fact that how you build your relationship with the clients and everything. I think with my nursing knowledge, I do get some extra benefits because I know the shortfalls, I know what are the challenges when you're working with an agency. So when we are recruiting, and this is what I was talking about before, that I like everybody in my team to think like me. So I tell them my practical experiences, and we learn from any complaints that we get. So as soon as we get a complaint, I share it with the whole team. We sit down and I explain to them exactly what happened, how it affected, on what fronts did it affect, and what is going to be the domino effect of this. Not on the shift booking, but on how. So I will share an example. So there was a complaint that we received that there were 2 workers working. And it was a lone working site, and it was one of my workers who was working there, and she was new to that site. And the complaint that I got was that there was this resident who wasn't put to bed till 8 o'clock, although the person goes to bed soon after the supper, about 5:30, 6 o'clock. This person wasn't clean, they were in a dirty pad. When I was reading that email, it brought tears to my eyes, because that's the kind of person I am. I would get so emotional when I get these kind of complaints. And when I called that worker for a one-to-one review straight on the same day, I spoke to them, and I actually broke down talking to them, because all I could imagine was how those residents were treated. Maybe it wasn't deliberate, maybe it was just that she wasn't aware of what she was supposed to do, or maybe she tried or her communication wasn't good. But there could be a million challenges when somebody is new working in that place. If they don't want to do something, they are going to come across as these people, and it will reflect in the work that they're doing. So I broke down, and I was literally in tears, thinking, how could you do that to people? How? They are living people that you're looking after. It's just common sense how to do things. Okay, you're not following the care plan, that's another story, but it's just understandable that, okay, I have to check somebody's pad if they are wearing a pad. So I think that kind of knowledge, and then we discussed it amongst the team. Then I obviously explained how this is going to get escalated, how this is going to become into a safeguarding, and how this is all going to become into a problem for that particular worker. Me being an agency can apologize to the client and everything is going to be good as everything, like I will build a relationship and okay, they will still give me shifts. But I don't like to work like that. I just cannot sit with the fact that one of my workers has done something like this, because for me it's very, very personal. I need all my team to work exactly the way that I would work. And that's why I said that when I do not get a good feeling about a worker, I do not book them. I cannot book them because I'm not confident myself that I will be okay working with them, or I will be okay them looking after me. So unless I have those two factors that I'm confident with, I cannot book those workers with any of my clients. I think that's what makes my agency different, because when we say we handpick our workers, we literally do handpick our workers. We don't just, somebody might have done the whole recruitment process, the whole compliance process, waiting to get a shift. I might not actually book them, because when I spoke to them or the handover I've got about them, I did not feel that they will be able to carry the same torch, the same values as I do.